Good morning students. Today we are going to learn about national policy on education. Today topic is national policy on education. This national policy on education was formulated by the Government of India in the year 1986 to promote education among the Indian people. The national policy on education was formulated by whom? The Government of India. In which year? 1986 for what? To promote the education among the Indian people. Next topic is terms of reference. First term, creating the uniform pattern of education all over India, then creating equality in education, then solving problem in education jointly by central and state governments, then giving education to all, then helping to develop adult education, then giving importance to vocational education, then creating model schools. The next point, linking the degree courses with the employment opportunities. Next point, improving the status of teachers in the society. The next point, seeking the contribution of non-governmental organization and society to the development of education. These are the terms of reference in the national policy on education. What is the first term? Creating a uniform pattern of education all over India, then creating equality in education, then solving problem in education jointly by central and state governments, then giving education to all, then helping to develop adult education, then giving importance to vocational education, creating model schools, linking the degree courses with the employment opportunities, then improving the status of teachers in the society, then seeking the contribution of non-government organization and society to the development of education. Next topic, goals of national policy on education. The goals of national policy on education contain 3 statements. The goals of national policy of education contain how many statements? 3 statements. The first statement is to develop the national integration, national unity and feeling of national development among the children. The first statement, what is the first statement? To develop the national integration, national unity and feeling of national development among the children. The second statement is to develop the national freedom, equality and self-reliance among our children. This is the second statement. What is the second statement? To develop the freedom, equality and self-reliance among our children. The third statement is to create broad-mindedness among the youth of our country. What is the third statement? To create broad-mindedness among the youth of our country. These are the 3 statements of goals in national policy on education. Then, national system of education. This national policy on education 1986 planned for the uniform pattern of education. This uniform pattern of education is called the national system of education. So, what is the national system of education? Uniform pattern of education is called as the national system of education. And also this national policy on education planned for the flexibility in the education, flexibility in the system of education depending upon the situation of current situation in our education situation in our country. Okay, what is the national system of education? The uniform pattern of education is called the national system of education. This is frame some statement. Okay, according to the Kothari Commission, recommendation of Kothari Commission, creating the 10+2+3 pattern of education all over India. Based on the recommendation of Kothari Commission, creating the 10+2+3 pattern of education all over India. That means 10 years mean in the 10 years of primary and secondary education, 2 years represent the 2 years of higher secondary education, 3 years represent the degree course. Next point, to create and implement national foundation curriculum at the school. Third point is to create and implement national foundation curriculum at schools. Third point, to create and determine the minimal levels of learning in each subject in the particular standard. The next point is to link and teach the work experience within the curriculum in all levels of education of our education system. Third and last point is to make the study of science subject compulsory up to 10th standard. That means science subject is the compulsory subject up to which standard? 10th standard. These are the points in national system of education. What is the first point? Based on the recommendation of Kothari Commission, we are creating 10 plus 2 plus 3 pattern of education all over India. In this 10 represent 10 years of primary and secondary education. 2 years means 2 years of higher secondary education. 3 represent 3 years of degree course. The next point, to create and to implement the national foundation curriculum at schools. The next point, to create and examine the minimal levels of learning in each subject in the particular standard. The next point, to link and teach the work experience with the curriculum in all levels of education of our education system. The next point, to make next point, science subject is the compulsory subject up to 10th standard. Science subject is the compulsory subject in which up to which standard? 10th standard. Next topic, next title is reorganization of education. This national policy on education listed the program of reorganization of education system in many levels. First level is primary level, second level is secondary level, third level is higher secondary level, fourth level is technological education, fifth level is higher education, and the last one is teacher education level. In these levels, this national policy on education frames some changes in some programs. Okay, so now then we listed some programs of reorganization in education at primary, secondary, higher secondary, technological education, higher education, and teacher education level. In reorganization of primary level, in first what is the first level? Primary level. So reorganization of primary level. In first level point, to give education for all children of the age group 6 to 14 without dropout. First, what is the first point? To give education, to give free and compulsory education for all the children at the age between the age group 6 to 14 without dropout. The next point, to develop the learning skills of our children, child-centered teaching method would be implemented, which means giving importance to the child-centered teaching method. Then next point, to create the Operation Blackboard scheme, that is OB scheme, for developing the infrastructure in the primary school like furniture, teaching material, building facilities, etc. So what is the third points? To create the Operation Blackboard scheme for developing the infrastructure such as furniture, teaching materials, building facilities, etc. in the primary school. The next point is to change the school hours in the rural area so that only children would help their parents in their agriculture works. And what is the that means change in the school hours in the rural area. The next point is to teach the first generation students suitable to their individual difference and their pace of learning. The next point is to conduct the annual exam at the primary school using the objective type question paper. With the help of objective type question, in the primary level students we can examine the students examine the to conduct the annual examination at the primary school using the objective type question paper. That means student can in the primary level schools students can examined by the objective type question paper. The next point, to create non-formal education system for the child labours. These are the points in the reorganization of primary level. What is the first sentence? To give the education for all children of age between the age group 6 to 14 without dropout. Then giving importance to the child-centered teaching method. Then to create the OB scheme for developing infrastructure such as furniture, teaching material, building facilities, etc. in the primary school level. Then changing the school hours in the rural area. Then to teach the first generation students suitable to their individual difference and their pace of learning. Then to conduct the annual exam with the help in the primary level with the help of objective type question paper. Then to create the non-formal education system for the child labor. The next heading, reorganization in the secondary education. In the secondary education, to create model schools called Navodaya schools in each district all over India for enhancing the quality of secondary education. For enhancing the quality of education, to create a model school called Navodaya schools in each district in all over India. Then to make vocational education in secondary school level. So these are the points in reorganization in secondary education level. What is the first sentence? To create model schools called the Navodaya school in each district all over India for what? Enhancing the quality of secondary education. The next point is to make vocational education in the secondary school level. Next heading, reorganization in the technical education. What is this next level? Technical education level. Here this NPE planned for creating National Council of Technical Education to make arrangement for giving accreditation certificate for all the technical colleges and give support for managing their educational standard. Here NPE planned for creating NCTE to make arrangement for giving accreditation certificate for all technical colleges and give support for managing their educational standard. The next level, reorganization in higher education level. Here to give autonomous to the affiliated college based on their standard and quality of education. Then to develop students language skills, they would be given freedom to choose the language of their study. What is the first recommendation? To give autonomous to the affiliated college based on their standard and qualities of education. The second point, to develop student language skills, they could be given freedom to choose the language of their study. The next point, to conduct all higher education institutions through internet facilities so that they could share their research knowledge. And the next point, to create national testing service system for selecting suitable person for particular job. These are the reorganization in the higher education. What is the first sentence? First point, to give autonomousness to the affiliated college based on the standards and qualities of education. The second point is to develop students' knowledge skills. They could be given freedom to choose the language of the study. And the third point is to connect all higher education institutions through internet facilities so that they could share their research knowledge. The next point is to create national testing service system for selecting suitable persons for particular jobs. Next level, reorganization in the teacher education level, the last level. Okay, here to create National Council for Teacher Education, that means NCT, for developing the quality of teacher education all over India. What is the first sentence? To create NCT for developing the quality of teacher education all over India. The next point, to create District Institute of Education and Training, that means DIET, and to create DIET in every district all over India for giving in-service training as well as pre-service training for the teachers. These are the reorganization in the teacher education level. What is the first point? To create NCT for developing the quality of teacher education all over India. The second point, to create diet in all district all over India for giving in-service and pre-service training for the teacher. Just move on. What merits of the national policy on education? The first merit is national policy on education paved the way for 10 plus 2 plus 3 pattern all over India. The next merit is it recommended and implemented the autonomous status for college and university department. Next merit is it framed the national testing service and recommended for the conduction of entrance test. These are the merits of national policy on education. What are the merits of national policy on education? The first merit is national policy on education paved the way for 10 plus 2 plus 3 pattern all over India. That is uniform pattern of education. Okay, it gives importance to the uniform pattern of education, that is 10 plus 2 plus 3. Then it recommended and implemented the autonomous status for colleges and university department. The third merit is it framed the national testing service and recommended for the conduct the entrance test. Next, some demerits are there there. The first demerit is there is no opinion in national policy on education about the public school that are giving education exclusively to the economically forward people. The second merit is it has no idea about the funding for it various schemes. Third demerit is it does not support the school hours during the working days. These are the demerits of national policy on education. Okay, student, have you understood? Okay, thank you, student.